You ever considered leveling up on the dab?
Leveling up in the dab.
We don't know how we're here, but we met you through it, and you're a very odd and interesting character. And
yeah,
look, I mean, I'm not bringing up Haley again, but her and I genuinely actually get along. Who would have thunk it, right? But that's because we're both not like terrible people. We went back and forth online, I guess, because we misunderstood each other. That's all. Do you know what I mean? But like, there is something about the dab that goes like, you know everything about me. I don't like, I'm just calling it like I see it. And that's
right.
If it offends people, then I don't know.
I know, but you know, look, you do go. I was listening to you talk about Bob Levy right now. I have not seen Turning the Page, and I don't know that
talks like she's rich.
And I don't know that, you know,
I like
but
Bob.
Like right. But it's like, oh, but it's the thing of, oh, I like Bob. And then I shit all over Bob, you know?
You hear what Bob Levy says about me? I sang the praises of fucking Turning the Page. Are you kidding me? Fucking even Gina was like, you have shied away from like shitting on it. And by the way, Bob looks like a fucking crumpled up newspaper leather bag in that. Don't ever call Michaelene a leather bag again. Have you seen Bob's face in Turning the Page?
I've never called Michaelene a leather bag.
Not you. So yeah. Schmuel Buckman, I just find it odd that you came on Keanu's show, my show, and you have totally taken the opposite viewpoint of everything she has said. That's all I'm saying. He always sees the good in people, but I'm kind up until a point, and that's okay. You've taken the opposite viewpoint this entire time. That's your shtick. That's your personality.
It's not my shtick.
I mean, that's great.
It's not my shtick. It's not my personality.
It is your personality, obviously.
Keanu and I have been going at it for the last year at least. So
you've talked this whole time. I'm just telling you what I think.
Okay, you know, and you're entitled to your opinion. But,
yeah, and so are you.
I mean, I'm not. But what am I supposed to? Am I supposed to agree? I mean, would you want me to agree just to make it seem more comfortable? I mean,
you have made it uncomfortable. I'm just
how have I made it uncomfortable? You've made it uncomfortable sitting there like you're staring down. You haven't said anything. You didn't like me from the minute I walked in.
That is absolutely not true. Oh my God, Keanu.
Yeah.
No,
you brought up her fucking broken wrist immediately. What the hell is the matter with you?
Right.
What? Because it was an event that occurred. It was a major event that occurred between her and I on the Hughesy show. So what was I supposed to do? Just not talk about it?
Wow. I just don't think you and I would ever get along in real life.
I don't think so either. I mean, I really.
And that's okay.
I don't. You know, and Michaelene, you know, one of the things is like, one of the things is I used to think you guys were funny. When I heard the story about Keanu being in the food rehab and your thing with you having to eat and you having to, I honestly was just disgusted.
Yeah, because we are funny. We're just messing around and joking around and trying to have a good time here.
But that was a true story, right?
If I can take something like that and think back on it in a funny way, you're gonna make it a disgusting thing.
No, really? Look, I grew up with an alcoholic mother, and I mean, I look back at things that she did I found.
I'm sitting here with my mom right now. Who spends more time with their mother than I do? I defy anybody to have a fucking relationship with their mom better than I have with mine. And whether we like fucking talk it out on the fucking show or whatever, and we goof off and laugh about it, you're going to bring up and say, I thought that was a disgusting thing to do when I was in eating disorder day camp. Buckman, you're off base. Stand the fuck
Why am
down.
I off base?
Fucking
You're in
insane.
eating disorder day camp because you're struggling,
I
right? You're not
told a
there
funny
because you're
story about my mom. I'm not
because you're
traumatized
there. You're
from
not
that,
there
you
because
stupid old fuck. I'm not
Right.
traumatized from my mom
So-
not finishing her
and then
turkey
who
sandwich
takes a picture
and
of their
eating
daughter
disorder
pissing
day
in a
camp.
parking lot
Fuck
and then posts
you.
it
Oh
everywhere?
my God!
come
you
on.
have
This is where
Let's-
I go.
oh my
let's
God!
be honest.
You're blatant
Serious?
Let's be
bullshit.
honest.
Are you kidding
It's a
me?
No,
funny
I mean, I'm
story.
trying to be nice here,
No,
but
no.
it's like
Comedian,
these-
no. I
is
know
this
what you're
not an-
exactly
is this-
fucking doing, Buckman. I know you're gonna fucking piss me off. Listen, you're trying to say something that, like, I told a funny anecdote about how hilarious it was. Again, comedian. I'll be at fucking Governor's this Saturday. Paid for it. Hey, hello, comedian.
Levittown.
Sometimes we take fucking stories. It's hilarious to me that my mom showed up and was like, well, you guys have to finish the food.
did you
I
hear
don't.
about him
That
saying
did not
that shit about me-
traumatize me.
about
You
taking a
trying to say
picture
that
of
that
you
was a
shit-
disgusting thing,
wait,
Buckman.
wait,
all right,
is this
fucking
in the parking
ridiculous.
lot?
I would never have brought it up except you.
Schmuel
The other night
Buckman,
on
you
my
are
show,
just
you
here
said
to
when you were in the
humiliate or
eating
try
disorder
to
place, they
judge
had
You
us.
don't
you.
bring up my mom. I
Holy
said I was
shit.
making a joke. You were talking about how you drink Boost or something. I said they made us drink that at eating disorder day camp. Obviously, I make a joke
my
of it.
God.
Right. I mean,
You're saying, yeah.
We had
I
all
don't know.
good intentions
Keanu,
for you
forgive
to
me
come
for
on
thinking
here,
that.
and you're being a
you're
complete
in some
asshole.
place and it's like, and you're there because you're trying
And
to
you
get
never
help,
shut up.
and your mom is like doing this thing that just
Buckman,
that didn't
did
bother.
you
So that
listen-
didn't bother you.
Fucking
So don't we say a lot of
asshole
things
you
in
are.
jest
Stop.
that
Everyone
bother
stop.
us?
My show. Let me ask
All
you
right.
one question. Let me ask you one fucking question,
Sure.
Buckman. Did you hear Michaelene and I talk about this story? Or did you hear someone probably like, I don't
listened
know.
to it. I listened
You listened
to
to me and Michaelene talk
you
about
and
it and laugh
Michaelene
about
talk
it.
about it, right?
Or did you hear it?
I
Because
listened
know-
to you and Michaelene talk
Or
about it. I
did
wouldn't
you
have said it.
listen to someone else covering us
I
talking about
listened. Thing. This
Why
is
do you have a
something that is going to
judgmental
trigger
I
a
don't have
memory
a
in my
problem.
head.
If I don't have a problem with it and I'm not traumatized from it and I think it's hilarious or whatever, it's just like a quirky thing about Michaelene, then why do you have a problem with it?
I had a problem with it because it reminded me of me having a problem
So that's a
and
you
somebody
issue.
near
Exactly.
me not taking
Talk
it
about it on your
seriously.
fucking show,
And
then.
there we go. This because one of the other questions is right that people say with you and your mom is it's like you say your mom is your best friend, right?
Yeah.
And I get it.
My
and it's
dad
just-
is too. He's sitting right
no,
there.
and I'm not arguing. I'm
Keanu,
just
this man does not like you, okay?
I think
He is a complete creep. He does not
Yeah.
like you. You know what? You can.
What makes you
my
think I
daughter-
don't?
my
What
daughter
makes you
tries to
think
be
I
the
don't
best
like?
in everybody,
What
but
makes you
you
think
are
I
not
don't
the
like
best in
Keanu?
I
Anybody.
think
I'm
he's nervous. He
these
wanted
are
to
the
start a
this
fight,
is
that's all.
you asked me a bunch of questions, right? All I'm doing is asking questions. These are the things that come out that have come out in the Dabbleverse.
Come
Right?
out?
Like
Like,
you said, no wait, you
Come
were
out in
like
the
you
Dabbleverse.
said to earlier on that somebody said you were a bad mother, right? You brought that out. I'm asking.
Haley has said, a lot of people have said that about Michaelene, and I take fucking umbrage with that because obviously I'm perfect and she's adorable
Yeah, I
and
don't think
sassy.
we need to explain any of this to any of these.
You
people.
thought I was a sweetheart because I'm a
Yeah,
fucking.
but just but it seems to me like you want it your way, but anytime anybody pushes back or asks a question, and I think it's a valid question, you're then fucking going off on me.
Some creepo show, probably. I can't even remember. It might have been Haley's. I don't know. And
I don't
not
do
even
creepo shows. It's
I'm
not
not
my.
saying.
you know
I'm saying
what?
you
You
were
are the
watching
most-
something.
you-
Do not
holy
tell me,
crap.
Buckman. Do not tell me you were watching the episode where I told the story that Michaelene came to eating disorder day camp, and
I
thought
did
it was
watch
hilarious.
that show. That's where I
Oh my
saw
God,
that.
you
That's
came
where
out
I
with
saw.
that,
Because I don't know. I
affected
wouldn't even know that
and-
anybody would clip that. That's also where I saw the pizza story thing. Was watching your show.
Oh, that might
It's
be
fucking
okay.
joking. They don't. This guy. You think you are the smartest man in the room, and
You
that's
know-
really a shame because you're not.
Good. Let's go.
If your kid is in this place having trouble eating, then do you come in and you start adding. That's what it seemed like to me. It seemed like you were adding to that.
Bucky, I keep telling you, don't go there. If I am able, if me and my
You
mom
don't
are
know.
cool, then
Oh
don't
my
go
God.
there. Why? You're saying you're questioning, like, how dare she do that? I know my mother. I know my father. I know my fucking family.
Keanu, I get it. I get it.
So,
but you've
you're
been
gonna
doing this.
question her.
But
on
you've been
this?
doing. Look, you said
Oh,
yourself. You've been
God.
doing this for. You've been doing for 10 years. You've been doing the comedy thing. You have a theater degree. All that stuff. How has that worked out for you now? Like, what do you think you just would keep doing it, or?
Come on Saturday, Bucky. Yeah, doing
Right.
just fine. Thank you. Yeah, you know what? Actually, it's working out fabulously.
I am really sorry Keanu is being kind to you and has had you on our show. I'm
You
really
know what?
sorry
He's
for that.
getting nervous. And what did
I'm
you
not
say?
nervous. What am I nervous about? I'm not
Because
nervous
man
about
is-
anything.
You did say.
Keanu, I
you
have an intuition about people like him.
What's your intuition?
No. Let me tell you.
Michaelene?
Let me
That's
tell
the
you.
problem,
something.
you
Michaelene.
don't- you
is
don't
you have an
deserve to know.
intuition.
You don't.
Right, you get an
deserve to know.
intuition.
There is
You're
something
judging
very,
people
very bad
on
about
very
you.
little evidence,
Very bad.
and
about
then
you.
this is where
Keanu, please take
Keanu
me out.
winds
I
up
can't
getting
even
into
do it.
problems.
So we went from
'cause you
eating
don't
disorder
like
day
stuff.
camp to what? So what?
You went to eating disorder day camp because
So
you
we
were
went
an eating
from that
disorder,
to,
right?
and then you
We
just
talk
asked
about
me,
our
what do you wanna
lives
see
and
for
we
more of
talk
my
about
dates
it
or
in a
what?
humorous way.
Yeah.
So you obviously don't get humor. Look at you. You should get humor because
Or-
you look humorous.
Exactly. But you should,
I
yeah. But
There's Schmuel's
Judgmental bullshit on your part.
why is it
Mr.
bullshit on
whatever
my
your name
part?
is. Judgmental.
It's a valid
You came
question.
on
It's
here
a
with a
valid
judgment
question,
of us,
Michaelene.
and it's
A daughter
all
tells
so
a story
fucked up, okay?
that's humorous about their mother and what she did. So it's obviously something that stuck with her, right? Because if it hadn't, she wouldn't have brought it up.
Mom,
Now,
I'm
maybe
traumatized.
it is
You could've
maybe
been protected
maybe it is
sandwich.
humorous, okay? But
Keanu.
Keanu, you don't go to eating disorder day camp
Here's
on
what-
the first day of
Listen
having
to
an eating
him.
disorder. It must have
Judging
been
us.
something that
Listen to
got brought
him.
up, right?
This is what Bucky does, because when you did message me, I said, you come on our show. And then what did you say? You said, I know people want us to fight, and I had no idea what to do with you on my show. It's better I come on yours.
That's
So
why
this
I
is what
didn't
you're
want to.
doing.
I didn't want to fight. I didn't think this would develop into
But
a
you're
fight. I thought I
bringing
was
up-
asking a
well,
question.
Bucky, but
No, you
Bucky,
guys
You
are very.
started from the beginning. You started from the beginning. She made
kinda did.
some simple comments about Haley, and then you just went for the jugular.
How did
You
I go
totally
for the
did.
jugular?
Yes,
I said I
you
don't know
did.
enough about
Yes,
what
you
Haley
did.
did
Yes, you did.
to make a
You did.
decision, to make a
Sorry,
judgment.
Keanu, I'm sorry.
No,
You know,
Mom, I don't give a shit. Fight. Listen,
Fuck him.
I
No,
think
he's
Bucky is an
horrible.
interesting character. I think when you try too hard, like, it's fascinating watching your show. I will continue to watch your show. I don't even dislike you. I think that's like a low kind of weird thing for you to.
on the
bring
other
up
hand, she's
and-
kind and will watch you, and she doesn't dislike you. She doesn't.
I
like
don't. I still
like
love
Haley.
Bucky.
I think that you just wanted to come on here and have like a conversation.
I
You
did.
are-
That's
no,
when I came
no, no,
on,
no.
and the whole
There's
time I
something
got
wrong
it.
with- there's
And all
something
you did was
severely
look at
wrong
me
with
with
you.
disgust the
Holy
entire
fuck.
time I've been on
There's
here.
something
So what
severely
am I
wrong
supposed
with
to
you.
do?
What?
Just
You-
sit
you
here
won't
and
even let
take
anybody
that?
else talk.
No,
Shush.
I did. You didn't talk. All you did was stare at me. You didn't ask a question. You looked down at your phone the whole time. You didn't
Wow.
want me
I think
here,
she was
right?
Wow.
disgusted, like the way that you kind of like. I mean,
Wow.
of
Well,
course,
what did you want me to do? Come on and say Haley's a piece of shit and she
No,
shouldn't have done that?
I know
That's not
she's
what I did.
fucking
You asked me a
that.
question. I answered
Bucky,
it honestly.
Don't
Oh my
even say
God.
that. I wasn't saying she was even a piece of shit. I didn't even say that.
No.
All I
Well,
was
you-
saying, and then you
You
brought
didn't.
it to
You
me.
just brought it up because it was
Yeah.
just common stuff that was going on
It
right
was
now.
what
But
was
you-
going
but
on.
right,
then
but when
you
you
bring
were-
it to me and say, "Well, you got, you bring."
But
this
you
on
were
your show."
angling. No, but you were angling for me because what you asked me was if it
I
was
didn't
me.
know Haley was going to have her mugshot out the
You
night
said to
before
me,
you came
no,
on
but
my
that's
show.
tonight.
Are
No,
you
no, no, I
kidding?
got that. But tonight you were angling for me to say, oh, but if this happened to me, they'd never forget it. They'd
Not
never live
anyway.
it
I
down.
would think that if you were a
And I
rational
was
person,
saying-
you would say,
He was
yeah,
just
we
having
don't
a
know
fucking small conversation with you, you moron.
about like
Okay?
the breaking
I'm the moron.
news.
It was a small
Right.
conversation.
I
You're
wasn't-
incapable of having a small.
Bucky, you're
Michaelene,
insane. I wasn't
once in a while,
angling for
once
you
in a
to
while,
say that.
Michaelene, you
Right.
got to have a little self-awareness. You're not right all the time.
You
I
You are
am her.
not right all the time. You constantly, it's like
Me?
You
you
don't
make
even
all these
know
decisions
me.
about all
You do
these
not
people.
even
You're
know me.
drawing
No, we're right.
Keanu from the outside as it appears. You draw Keanu into these fights, and then she gets mad at somebody, then you confirm
Mom,
it.
you didn't eat
and
that
now
turkey
it's-
sandwich, and I am traumatized. I am traumatized from it.
You certainly are, Keanu.
I mean,
Bucky, you are way off base.
You know
Yeah.
nothing.
But
You
You
are
Keanu,
right
are
off base.
something else.
do you think that?
Disengage,
I can't
Bucky.
even imagine why you are even living.
Fucking gauge. Number one, it was breaking news. It's like, how would I know that Haley would have, whatever.
Right, and you asked me about it, and I answered
So
the
I asked
question.
you,
I don't
and then
understand
I
what the
wasn't
problem with that is.
angling for you to
The problem was I
admit
didn't give you
it was
the
a
answer that
strike.
you wanted.
No. Because a
That's-
rational person
You
would
came
admit.
on here just to be disrespectful and mean. That's
You
why
wanted
you
us
came
to
on
fight.
here.
Exactly.
And
You're
you know what?
insane.
We don't
You're
need people like
insane.
you.
I came on because I thought it was
I
gonna.
couldn't
I
talk
thought
to
it was
because
gonna
I
be
can
fun.
see
I
right
didn't
through
know I
you.
was
I
gonna
am
have
having
you
Schmuel
staring me
Bucky
down with a
Buckman,
miserable
whoever
attitude.
the fuck.
Pizza, and you're like,
You know what? We already went through that. We already heard that.
well, I didn't.
Get his ass, Michaelene. Thank you, Marshy. I take back everything I said about
You
your
know
face.
what? I
and
really
scared
hope I
children.
never,
Schmuel is
ever
awful.
encounter you again. You are a disgusting individual.
Okay, and I think a lot of people feel the same way about you. But
Yeah, I don't
it's
care.
life is life. You know, it is the way it is. The way it is.
You're gonna talk to my mom like that?
Yes,
That doesn't matter, Keanu.
she's an adult. I mean, we're adults having a conversation.
I think I don't even know what you are. You're.
I did.
don't even
Okay,
know.
you're gonna talk to my mom like that?
Look.
Why did you come on here? Why?
Let's not. I came on
Why?
because I wanted to come on with Keanu. I didn't know what was going to happen. I thought it would be funny. I thought you were going to be joking. I
think
didn't
you
know
get
you were going
nervous,
to be
Bucky.
upset. Me
I
be
think you
nervous?
get nervous and you
I don't.
wanna
I
start
don't
a fight.
joke
I'm not
when
nervous.
right off the bat. Shush. I don't joke when right off the bat you mention her broken wrist. You know nothing
Not
about
really.
that. So
Yeah.
fuck the fuck off.
Do you know what? Do you know why I brought that up? Do you know
I
how
don't
that
give a
came
shit
up?
Why you brought it up?
Well,
It's-
it came
is
up because
disrespectful
Keanu
to
and I
bring it
were
up,
on a
okay?
show where Keanu was being abused by people. You sat there and I felt bad for you. You sat there, it was like 20 minutes of one shitting super chat on you after the other. One after the other after the other. That's why I brought it up, because I didn't think it was right. Okay?
Yeah, you definitely are.
It wasn't right. And then you laughed in my
Yeah,
face
you're-
when I was
I
I
right.
did, when did I
You know,
laugh in your
I
face?
can
I
see
didn't
how
laugh
On
you
in
that
your
are.
face.
episode, what are you
Ally.
talking about? And you said
No,
I bring it on
that
myself.
was
You say that
before
all
all the super
time.
chats happened. I did
What
not
the
laugh
fuck?
in
No,
your
no,
face.
Bucky, this is why we
You
fought
you
for it.
left crying. You left
And I
crying, and you
gathered
came back
myself
on,
and
you
came
came back
back.
on, which was cool. But you're
And then
like
you compare me to
blaming
that
but
stupid
you're
cartoon
blaming.
robot
You were
that's
blaming all
awful.
these people for doing that. And my point was, you engage with these guys. You get into these arguments with people.
When
You've
do
got
I
into
ever
fights.
start
You've
an
been in fights with
argument?
Haley, with April.
I started with
Kim
Haley,
Nicholson,
April.
with
Oh my
Ashley.
God, I
You know
did
It's
it.
like
nothing.
any woman that you've been
Are you
associated with,
unbelievable?
you've had an
Piece of
argument
shit,
with.
You know nothing.
You don't know
nothing.
anything.
You
I
say I know
started with
nothing, but
Haley.
apparently
You know
I do.
nothing.
Haley and
What
I are
don't
cool,
I know?
dude. Haley and I are cool. We just talked on the phone the other
You
week.
aren't right. You are now, and I was cool with what I answered about Haley.
I started with Haley. Are you saying I
Are
started
you
with Haley?
saying that?
Are you
because
saying I
my
was asking
point-
for
my-
Bucky?
The
He's
reason
saying
why,
I
and,
was
you know, part of the
asking
reason
for
why
it. I
her
just
arm
wanted to get
came
my
up
wrist
is
broken.
because
Mom,
Haley
you
has
couldn't
also
eat
been
that
a
turkey
victim of
sandwich.
domestic
I am
violence.
traumatized.
Pat's coming. Pat's coming. Then you might want to work on
Mom,
more often.
how dare you not eat the
Really?
turkey sandwich and eat it in sort of day camp?
Really. Oh my God.
Bucky, come on. You are.
I bet he's
you're
got
out
all
over
these.
your
I
skis.
bet he's got all these little things written down on a little notepad.
No, I have a piece of paper. I show it to you. It's got
You're disgusting.
Brian
really.
Landon on it because I
You're
mentioned him
disgusting. I
earlier.
hope I never see
Some
you again.
drawings.
You're
and
disgusting. I hope I never
Michaelene,
see
so I
you
know how
again.
to spell pronounce your name.
Bucky.
That's what I do.
Stop it, Bucky.
I don't
You
have
love
to
us.
write things down, Michaelene. You're a known quantity, right? You guys talk a lot. You do a lot of shows. There's a lot of stuff to talk about.
Yeah, Bucky, you took that talking point from some freak that was like, how
I
could
did-
her mom not
So
eat the
I'm
turkey
obviously
sandwich?
incapable. I'm obviously incapable of having come up with that
Are you?
myself. So I had to take that from some freak. Get the fuck out of here. It was obvious when you were talking about it. I felt uncomfortable
know. I
about
mean,
it.
I don't really-
I thought
You
it was bad. I thought, oh, my daughter is in.
It's a hilarious story.
in eating disorder camp or whatever the hell you call
Yeah,
it.
I fucking
And
make
she's
fun
got
of
an eating
Susie fucking
disorder.
Deb,
And what are
too.
you complaining about? Food. Great idea.
Guess what, Bucky? I don't have an
God,
eating
it-
disorder anymore. Listen, it was a
can't
terrible
explain
time in
it
my
to
life,
him,
but if I can
Keanu.
make light of it because my parents are so good to me and fucking paid to put me through this fucking place and have always and will
fucking
always
joke.
have my back at every
It's a fucking
turn.
joke, you idiot.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, what's-
Shut the fuck
it's
up.
a
Alright.
joke.
But if it was a joke, I don't understand why you got so upset when I said something about it.
Because you're trying to make it like what a terrible mother.
I wasn't sure. I
Not
just asked. I
supportive.
asked the question, right?
know
I
what you're
asked the
doing when
question.
you
The other
ask
guys
that
that fucking
question.
Oh,
lit.
you
It's
know
like
what?
I
Yeah,
threw 'em
you're
at
one
you.
of those
Michaelene,
hard-hitting
no, man.
guys.
Michaelene,
I'm
you
asking
think
the
you
question.
think
I'm
no,
a
you just think
hard-hitting-
you said me about smartest person. in the room. You think you're the smartest. You think you know everything. You think
He is.
everything is funny, right? You judge people with very little information. Keanu gets in fights. You double down on him. She gets confirmed,
What?
and
You're
then it
not
just
here.
gets
You
worse.
obviously can't
Keanu
stand us.
should be
Why
on
did
a
you
show
come on
with
here?
5,
You
6,
obviously
700
cannot
viewers, but
stand
she's
us.
not because she's here. She's listening to you.
I don't know what it even means. Thicker skin than fucking you, Bucky, even. For Christ's sake, I have a pretty fucking thick skin. I kind of, it's
But you
kind of water
don't.
off a
But
duck's
you
back.
have a thick skin because of the abuse you're taking. You shouldn't be having to take it. You wouldn't
Well,
be
then
in
what
this
is your
position.
suggestion?
But you wouldn't be in this position,
We have a
right?
special
If you had
guest.
chosen a different pathway.
Mom, you should have eaten that turkey sandwich and I wouldn't be in
You
this
should
room.
maybe
Bucky,
maybe you
don't
should
you
have, or
worry
maybe
about
you shouldn't
me
have
and
told her
my
she was
life and
right
my
every
money
time
and my
she did
career.
something.
Okay, Bucky,
right?
Bucky, be in what position?
I
Be
think
in what
you know
position?
what? Look, this is
Happy?
going.
Having
It's
it with
just,
a fabulous
it's
family?
going nowhere,
I don't
Keanu.
know.
It was
Keanu,
going nowhere
I
from
really
the very
hope
beginning.
that
We
you
have
were going
a
to come
guest,
up with
ladies
something
and
positive.
gentlemen. Zip
But I'm
it.
going to rock and roll. Thank
Sing
you
it
very
out,
much for
Bucky,
having
Bucky,
me on,
Bucky,
and have a
Bucky,
good night.
again.
Oh, hi, Kiki. Hi, Schmuel.
Mersh.
Oh,
Oh, Mr. Mersh.
Hi.
Welcome, Mersh. This is Michaelene. This is Bucky. Thanks for coming on, Mersh.
Hi.
Mersh and I
we
are very
requested the
familiar
link.
with each other.
You want to
How's everybody
mediate?
doing?
You.
We're
Good
great,
for
man.
you,
I'm having a fun
Schmuel.
time. Yourself?
Oh, I'm doing
for you.
fantastic. I got to be honest with you. This was a total fucking snooze fest. And then all of a sudden, out of fucking nowhere, you two geriatrics, you started really going at it. I like it. I'm
not
fucking.
a geriatric. Do
I
not
feel-
ever fucking say that to me
I
again.
feel like I'm watching two swingers fight in the
We're both
villages.
Yeah, fucking say that
geriatrics.
to me
We're
again.
geriatrics.
Okay.
We're old. That's
I mean,
Michaelene. Is that
not
maybe
Michaelene.
the problem? You can't get. You're not comfortable getting old.
Yeah, calm down, you pineapple on your golf cart, mother-looking motherfucker. Relax.
Like
I
that,
get it.
yeah.
We know what you're into.
I know how Waterclip says 199. Here you go. I'm on my laptop. Have you picked out a funeral plot yet, Buckman?
The government's supplying it. I don't have to bother.
Aw, Bucky.
Look, I'm saying if a couple that looks like Michaelene and fucking Schmuel buy you a drink at a bar in the villages, like, you know what's up. You know what I'm saying?
Did you come
You know
here to
it's
be
fun.
rude?
I'd bang my
No,
way
I
through
was
the
coming to have
villages.
fun. I thought it was a good time. I actually thought I was really enjoying how she was giving
Well,
the fucking
you
Schmuel the business.
okay?
'Cause
How about
he's
this?
very inconsistent, the Schmuel guy. He's
Start
very
over,
sneaky.
Mershie. This is Michaelene.
Hi, Michaelene. I was just having a little fun. I like it.
All
I was having a little fun. I actually am on your side here. Schmuel's the worst. So.
I know.
They're not even in the Dabbleverse.
Chaos control.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Your clipping of my show sucks dick.
Without Dave, I wouldn't be here.
Well, now we know who to blame.
If you enjoyed this clip, you can thank the ultimate life form by using the super tip link in the description. Do it or don't.
Final Boss. That's right, Final Boss. I love Final Boss.
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Dave, where are you, David? Leveling up in the dab.